So today I have an unusual lesson for you, and the lesson is how to be smart. We are not all gifted with the processing power of an Einstein, Stephen Hawking, or whoever it is, right? Or, which is in my case, the tolerance of managing high concepts. But normally a person is gifted with the ability to feed off of these higher entities, for lack of better words. You might not be smart enough to compute, but you can use a computer. That's the idea. So in reaching upwards, there are some systems that you can use to artificially increase your intelligence. You can have 100% intelligence right now, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So there are 7 pieces to any problem or the anatomy of anything that you're trying to solve in your life, right? And this is how you develop a complete plan. This is how you develop the highest IQ plan that you can. You're going to break it down into these 7 sections. Firstly, you're going to break it down into the thought elements. This is the memory. This is the strategic planning. This is the anything that's to do with your mind and thinking it out. That's the first thing that you need to think about. Think about the thought. Secondly, think about the people involved. It could be you by yourself. Let us say it's a business, which is, I don't know if you're saying pure photography, it's just you. If it's, or art or whatever that is. Could be just you, could be a company, but you think about the people involved, right? And their placement and their training. As well as like their ethics, their discipline. Thirdly, you think about sales or the emission of whatever this is, right? And how to make it appealing. And the person that you are aiming at, essentially whatever it is you're trying to produce as a product and how to make it appealing. You're thinking about the sales or emission of your idea. Fourthly, you're thinking about the assets or the materials concerning whatever endeavor you are trying to have. So let us say it is photography. You're thinking about your camera, you're thinking about the wear on it, you're thinking about the value, you're thinking about the resale potential, you're thinking about the elements which are material. Fifthly, you are thinking about the techniques and technology surrounding your realm. So when it comes to photography, it is your technique of taking a photo, right? And all the elements that you have to consider for different places. It's an adaptive sort of job because you can't necessarily take the same type of photo everywhere, right? I learned how better to take photos wherever I am each day, but realize that location changes, customer changes, there are so many changes that you need to have various fighting styles to deal with these changes, for lack of a better word. So you are thinking about the technicality or the actual pure skill of your realm or whatever it is that you're trying to do. Sixthly, you're thinking about, langa, quality control. So you are thinking about the ability to verify, the ability to show that this thing has been done, or the ability to qualify it, meaning to show that this qualification is now real, or it is now a complete product of the training of, or the having been done of this thing. Essentially, you're certifying that it's been done. It might not be a paper certificate, but then some kind of a verification that this thing is done, right? And looking at the process in a refining manner. So then it's a refinement, a quality control section, right? And also an introspection section. Realize that you as a human are flawed and you are designed to not see your flaws, but keeping in mind that you are designed to not see your flaws, you can therefore see more of them. just by virtue of knowing that you're not supposed to see them. And finally, perception management. How are you going to emit this good work that you have done so that it makes you so that it is well known and makes you make progress in life? Realize that everything that you do can have a positive effect, right? Any progress that you make can have a positive effect on your profession, your future, your reputation, if it is known. The reason why you'll be able the reason why you might suspect someone, might have a bad opinion of someone, might have some odd thought about someone, is because you do not know the goodness that they emit. Imagine if you knew all the goodness that a person emitted and they hadn't shown you something bad. Why, you would trust them, you would help them, you would carry them through life. And that's the idea. The perceptions about whatever it is that you are doing. If you can think about these 7 things, you can have a perfect intelligence about whatever it is that you are trying to do.